Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am joining the ladies once again for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And as always, I will have everyone's videos linked in my description box so you can go on over and check out their take on the sketch. Now in the top left corner you can see the sketch we're all going to be using today. There's a lot of white space on the sketch which I had a hard time with, and you'll see I will add in some stenciling which will cover up a lot of that white space. And there's those lovely hexagons, which I just love hexagons. And there's also two photos. I am going to change that up. I am using that one photo you see there on my desk, which is just a random everyday photo of my daughter where she was just a few months old. So I grabbed this 6x6 paper pad I had on my desk, and I am going to punch out my hexagons right now. I'm going to use this floral pattern paper here. I am also going to use the back side of that floral paper. And I punched out those white and salmon colored heart patterns, but I am not going to use that. I am actually going to use this denim color that I will flip over in just a little bit. Now I pulled in some stenciling like I said before. I have this lovely stencil on my desk. I recently used it on an art journaling layout, and I decided why not go ahead and add some of these florals on this page as well. And if you guys are not familiar with my new channel, it's just dedicated to art journaling only, and if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I will link it in the description box below. So here I am stenciling using some orange Distress Oxide ink. I'm also going to pull in some faded jeans, I believe this one is, and then I'll pull in some worn lipstick as well. Now the faded jeans, I pulled it in because you can see my daughter, the top she's wearing is sort of a purple color, and this was pretty close to it, and it went pretty well with the other colors on my background. Now I am using these really small finger dauber brushes, which will help me here to get into those small little florals and just pinpoint which ones I want to color with which color ink. So those were really helpful while filling in this stencil. Now once I get to the edge, I sort of fade it out a tiny bit. I'm trying to go darker towards the center and fade it out a little bit towards the edge. I'm not going to fill in the entire background. I'm just going to stick closer to the right side of the page. Now I will go ahead and list all of the items I used today, including the exact colors that I use, down in my description box. And here you can see this beautiful design I got using that stencil slash mask, and I absolutely love how it looks. So now I'm going to pull in the stripe pattern paper also from that 6x6 paper pad. I am going to remove first of all the greens. I do not want those colors on my background. And the other colors, I'm going to split them up a tiny bit, and then I will go ahead and arrange them on my background exactly where I want them to be, just to get an idea of how I want everything laid out. I am not adhering any of these elements yet. I'll just go ahead and lay them out first. So I rearranged these strips quite a bit until I got the look I was going for. I also removed any of the white border on the edge of these strips. And here I have them all in place how I want them. I'm still not adhering them yet. I place my photo, and next up I will arrange my hexagons and sort of get an idea of the design and where I want each one of those patterns to be. So now everything is in place. I have an idea of where everything will be. I am going to go ahead and start adhering. So at this point, my strips are down, and I'm going to add my photo. You can see here I am using some foam adhesive just to add a little bit of dimension and lift up my photo there. And I did not add any adhesive towards the edge of the photo. That way I still have space that I can tuck in some of these hexagons. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and use my art glitter glue. I am gonna adhere these to my background. And I use the art glitter glue. I feel like it will hold those in place a lot better than if I use my ATG adhesive, seeing that there's some mixed media on that background. Now I'm leaving a tiny space in between each one of these hexagons, and I'm trying to make sure they're spaced out evenly. So next I will add some of those hexagons to the right side of my layout. Now once I get to the one on the top of my photo, I was left with one of the orange, and it was butting up against that orange strip you see to the top of the photo. And I just was not liking how that looked. I went ahead and punched out another one of those denim colored hexagons, and that's what's gonna go to the top right corner there. Now I'm also gonna pull in a doily. I have these small doilies laying around, and I decided to go ahead and cut one of them apart. You can see I cut right up to the bare edge there. I'm just adding a little adhesive there, so once I stick that doily under my photo, it's gonna catch on that liquid adhesive and stay put. Here I have the other half that I trimmed up, and I'm tucking that into the bottom right corner. So now I'm pulling in a little bit more of that blue. I felt like I had this really dark area below my photo with that floral piece, and it was really bold, and I did not have a nice balance of that blue ink on this background. So I'm just adding in a little bit more of that in several areas. So now it's time to add my title. I am using some puffy stickers here to add the word sweet, and I believe this might be from a crate paper sticker sheet. I'm also going to add the word girl, and you can see the sticker sheet here. One side of it it's rose gold, and the other side is just the yellow gold. So I decided to go with the yellow gold. And I'm adding in a little label to the top of my photo. It says Stephanie. I do need to go back in and add the date and maybe how old she was in this photo. So from the sticker sheet where I got the word sweet, there were actually 3 hearts, gold hearts. I went ahead and added those to my background. And now I'm pulling in some sequins. Now these have some sticky back. They already have adhesive on there, but it pulled away from the adhesive on the little acetate piece that it came on, and I think these are from crate paper as well, from Maggie Holmes. So here I'm just using my art glitter glue once again and adding those to my clusters. And the only other embellishment I'm adding is that flare with that pink heart, and that is from Felicity Jane. Here I'm going to add some splatters. I'm using some Liquitex acrylic ink and adding some to the bottom, to the top right, and a little bit to the top left. And I'll give you guys a close-up look right now at this completed layout. I hope you guys enjoy the process and you like my take on this sketch today. Don't forget, go on over to everyone else's channel down below in my description box. Check out their take on the sketch. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I do hope you consider subscribing today as well. So I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye.